Hello, Craig here. I thought I'd do a walkthrough on changing a semi-truck tire steer. Well, let's get into it. I hope you enjoy it. If I can, I like to open the hood of the truck to enable me to fit the jack in easier without having to call underneath the unit. Now once lifted, I position my jack stand and where I need it closest to the rim, in between the rim and the jack. Then lower the jack so that all the weight is on the jack stand. Now before removing the tire, I indicate on the sidewall of how much pressure was left inside the tire. There was 40 pounds left inside the tire, and I marked where the nail hole was. Now before removing the wheel assembly from the unit, I make sure to deflate the tire completely. Now before starting on the tire, I inspect the hub, the lug nuts, the flange, everything that needs to be bolted back together is inspected, removed, and cleaned. I like to start with my needle scaler on the front of the hub. Now this is a special tool designed to clean the threads on the studs. Now once all the debris is removed, you want to oil 2 to 4 drops of oil on every stud and every flange of every lug nut. Now since I'm doing a steer tire, I need to go get a rubber mat to lay the wheel on so I'm not to scratch or damage the wheel. Now, to break the beads, I set my claw hammer down and then give it a good whack with my rubber mallet. To break the back bead, I just repeat the same process. Now don't forget to apply lube to the wheel and tire before dismounting. If not, you're going to have a lot of trouble and a bad day. Now the easy way, once I get my tire iron and my spoon bar, to remember you're dismounting or mounting the tire, is if the nub on the tire iron is facing up, you're dismounting. If it's facing down, you're mounting. Now remember to always pull the bars towards you and don't push. Now you want to lift the tire up and at an angle slide the bar in, turn it straight to hook the back bead, and slowly set it down and pry up on the bar. Sometimes it comes off really easy, especially if you properly lube the tire. As you can see, I marked the nail and it is larger than 3/8 and I cannot fix it, though our company refrains from fixing any steer tire due to the liability. Now here I'm using a stem punch to make it easier to remove the stem. And before installing the new stem, I make sure there is no debris or rust in the stem hole. Now before mounting the tire, I inspect the wheel to make sure there's no cracks and I remove all debris from the inside of the wheel. Now pushing on the tire to get it lined up, and then I grab my bar, hook it, and then keep it in line with the wheel. I pull back and then push the tire down to make the mounting process easier. It's less strain on your back. When picking anything up, always make sure you're bending your knees. Now before returning the tire back into service, I do a secondary inspection where I wipe down the inside and outside of the wheel to ensure proper clamping force. Now remember, when buzzing on the wheel, snug them top, bottom, and then do it in a star pattern. You want to repeat the process while torquing the wheel. I like to, once I'm done with my star pattern, then I start at the top and do a full circle around after to ensure that I didn't miss any. I hope you enjoyed the video of the walkthrough on changing a commercial steer tire. I hope you liked the video. You have a nice day now. Thank you.